Good morning, all. We are live. Oh, look at that. I got the wrong logo up there. Hello, my friends. What's going on?
We're not doing pins
That's
today.
not the right logo. We've got a few logos that work. We could do us. Do we like that one? Or, oh, I took it away. Or we can just do the We're Home one. Or the Dole Whip Dad one.
I like the Dole Whip Dad one.
Or we've got the other us one.
Yeah,
You want that one?
the Dole Whip Dad.
I like the Baby Yoda has to go potty one. We'll go with the Dole Whip Dad.
Okay.
All right, everybody. How are you? Happy Saturday. It is D-Day.
It is. Yes.
Long time ago,
D-Day.
a lot of awesome people
Long
did some
time
awesome
ago.
stuff so we could do what we're doing, and I appreciate it. If you're a veteran, your family's a military family, you had a little hand in that, or you maybe had a big hand in that. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I know it was a long time ago. In this world of bad news, we should have good news, and good people still do good things, and we should celebrate that. Alyssa Stenberg in the house. First one in the chat, over 30 minutes here early. Hey, Alyssa, I'm glad you're here. Hitchhiking Bones in the house. Sure Nuts in the house. Make It Blue Caitlin, my friend Caitlin, thank you for the super sticker last night. She sent us a $10 super sticker because
that's
so
awesome.
it was a whole thing. Lynn sent me a $2 super sticker, I think it was. And apparently there's a super sticker where they spin around in a chair.
Uh-huh.
Well, if it's just me on the show, as you know, I move everything forward a little bit just to square it up a little bit better, but they wanted me to spin around. And I couldn't, so I'm like, I can't spin around. So then Caitlin said, no, you're spinning around. And here was a super sticker. This is why we're talking about it. Because I guess they did it to Lynn and she spun around. And it's easy to do if I move this forward, right? I got plenty of room.
To move the whole studio forward.
Yeah, but if somebody's sitting next, so anyway, but I did it for him in slow motion. I barely made it. My foot was right, my knee was right
take
there.
your finger and just
I know. Well, they were,
because that's how you dance.
they sent me dollars. I had to do it. I mean, you know,
yeah.
it's pretty cool. Anyway, hey, Caitlin, welcome in. Sandy Norris, thank you so much. You know what, Sandy, we were driving. Where were you doing? We were in the car, and you sent me a message yesterday, Sandy.
We're going to work.
Hey, yeah. Hey, listening to the show. Hey, I don't know what, something I said. Hey, and you were commenting as you were listening to it, and it was during our drive. And our drive is about an hour, and the show's about an hour. You made our day yesterday, fun. Sandy. You made our day with the comments throughout your listening. So thank you for that. That was really fun. Big Disney fan in the house. Welcome in, my friend. I'm so glad you are here. Jerry the Rat. That's a fun name.
It is.
Like the lap, not the rat. Like the lap, not the rat. Jerry, I hope they didn't light you. I hope the lights came on. And Jerry, I'm glad you're Jerry the Rat.
Jerry the Rat.
I feel like every day there's a new name that I get to say, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Jerry the Rat, that's a cool name. James Ryan, also a cool name.
Definitely.
Hopefully also not on fire. James, how are you? Don't laugh at your own jokes. I hate it when I laugh at my own jokes. But James, I don't hate it when I see your name in chat. Thanks for being here, my man. Thanks for being a member and blessing our family. It means a lot to me. Anyone else been watching Disney World videos to cope? Amen, Jerry the Rat. Resort TV 1. Good friends of mine, they go live all the time. You probably know them. If you don't, check them out. Lots of other live streamers go live all the time. But yeah, last night they were at Orlando. I'm sorry, Universal. Well, of course they're in Orlando. In Universal, they were in Orlando. And, I only caught the very, very end. I was doing YouTube things. It's still nice to see things are open, but I can't wait for that first Disney day.
I know. We'll all be watching from everywhere.
My mom in the house. Happy Saturday to you. Happy D-Day to you. What's going on? Who else is here that I didn't say hello to yet? RB and Disney, my friend Jackie. She makes me kiss my wife, so she's like my favorite. What's going on? My New Mexico buddy, Jay Skywalker, who still has a better last name than me. Morning, everyone from NOLA. I love NOLA.
I do too.
NOLA's a fun town. I remember being surprised the first time I was in New Orleans how much I enjoyed it. I didn't expect to enjoy it. I don't know why. Now I'm kind of obsessed with it.
Yeah, because it looks like Disneyland.
I like swamp. You got to my punchline before I even started the joke.
Okay.
That's okay. But I'll say it anyway. I just won't be funny this time or last time. I love swamps. I love gators. I love Tiana. I love the entrepreneurial story of Tiana. Mm-hmm. I love the I can do it story of Tiana. And I love what's his name? Oh,
Ray.
Little Ray. I can't think of his name.
I done lost my favorite too.
Can I be the funny one on the show?
So cute.
I want to be the funny.
Sure, you're funny.
I like it when you're funny, but I want to be the funnier one.
Okay, you are for sure.
Beignets in actually New Orleans is almost as good as beignets in Disneyland. It's pretty fun. Anyway, why am I saying that? Oh, because Jay says, Jay says, morning, everyone from New Orleans. I will be listening in ninja mode as I pick up things outside and prep of tropical system Cristobal. Cristobal is also a fun name to say, so I'm guessing you're not going to get hurt because Cristobal is just a nice name. I hear it's going to be a tropical, not a hurricane. I hear it's going to be tropical depression. weather, you never know. Be safe. New Orleans is, I don't know whoever planned putting a city there.
No, it's
That's dumb.
It's in an interesting spot.
Move to higher ground, but go visit New Orleans when there's no. But anyway, be safe, my friend. Maybe I'll do Gigi Dole Whip. Not like a name?
Great grandma Dole Whip. It's your mom. She's a great grandma.
Oh, is that my mom? Oh,
yeah.
yes. We had a baby in the family. We'll talk about that. But I haven't said hi to all the people yet. Downsized Diva in the house. Good morning to you from cloudy Colorado. We are sunny and hot Texas here.
It is hot already.
Carolyn morning. Nope. Carolyn Life morning. Carolyn morning life also sounds cool, but not right. Mar in Memphis in the house. Tina McNeil in the house. Thanks for being members. My friends Jerry the Rat still saying hi to people. Did I say hi to everybody? I don't want to miss anybody. I feel rude if I miss somebody, especially in the beginning. I think I got you all. If I missed you, it's probably Paula's fault. If
Definitely.
I got you, Candy Mom's in the house. I see Jeff is getting his beauty. Oh, was I late? I mean, I was probably late. I don't know. If you don't pay attention to the clock, you're never late. Oh wow, Corner Sports is in the house. Hey, Corner Sports, we gotta get Corner. Raise your hand if you think we need to get Corner Sports on DizTube. Pressure's on. Sherry, awesome Sunset Travels in the house. She is my official travel person of the channel. Until somebody actually pays me for that, she gets it because I like her. Anyway, Candy Mom, everybody's in the house. I think I said hi. Sherry's in the house, like I said. Vipery Project's in the house. I didn't say hi to them. Hello. I didn't get to see, but I heard you were pretty darn awesome on spilling the juice, tipping over the tea, having a soda, whatever the heck it's called.
Spilling the tea.
My friends and my friends on the same show. That sounds good to me.
That's
using
fun. Yeah.
Viper, using the cool emojis. I love it. Oh man, chat keeps going. I can't catch up to the chat. You guys keep talking, and that makes me very happy. ATJH Travels in the house. Samantha Lowe in the house. What's going on, my friends? I don't know why I got voice deep there. Brandy and Dave in the house. Hey, probably Dave, because I haven't seen any emojis yet. Dave or Brandy, welcome in. Happy D-Day to you. We're talking Magic Kingdom today. Your favorite park?
Yes.
Do you like it more than Disneyland?
No.
Okay.
Disneyland is my favorite.
I thought so, but I was confused. Yeah, Vipery's a fun couple, and they're in the chat.
That's why I love Magic Kingdom, because it reminds me of Disneyland the most.
Okay. See, I knew that. I felt like you had recently said, yes, I'm showing you my Magic Kingdom. Mike Wheeler in the house, my man. Noel Bobo, thanks for being a member of the channel. Ooh.
And it has Adventureland. Like any place that has Adventureland, the park is going to be one of my favorites.
I agree. When I was looking at doing
African Village or Adventureland.
Ooh, I like your hand motions too.
Yes, those
I don't know what's going on there, but it's making me happy.
The two that make what I would say my favorite.
Adventureland and what?
African Village. So if you have
Animal Kingdom though,
if the park has those, they're on my top.
I was distracted by your awesome hand motions. I understand now.
Magic Kingdom.
I feel like we're too low.
Animal Kingdom.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I understand now. I think that when I was making the thumbnail last night, it was pretty late. I was like after midnight, and I was a little tired, and
I was asleep.
Yesterday was busy. Yesterday after work was busy.
Yeah. It was busy all day. We had babies. We had work. I had to go to 2 jobs. We had kids coming in, kids going out.
Kids actually coming out of people.
Yes.
Which we can get to at some point. We had a grandbaby in the family yesterday. We should talk about that more. But hold on. I was making the thumbnail last night. This is more important than baby talk. Come on. And I was and I want to do Magic Kingdom themed one, obviously. And I end up looking, because you're scrolling through pictures that you have the rights to use, and some of you don't. Like, I can't use that, whatever. And I kept looking at Adventureland pictures, and I just found that I'm in a rabbit hole of fun.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do that because it's hard when you do a thumbnail. You want the people to like it. Right. What I want to see is tikis and
elephants and
tiki room. Yeah,
the hippo.
Exactly. All right. Did you have a baby in the family? I feel like we should get to that so we can talk about the Magic Kingdom.
So we did. We had Samantha went in at 8.
Jerry the Rat, we need to get you to one of the parks, man.
It was pretty.
Come on.
I mean, as far as we couldn't go, so we were learning everything by text. And Ryan was really awesome, which is the daddy. He texted me about every 10 minutes, kind of what they're doing.
Thank you, hitchhiking.
And took him a little while to get the Pitocin going. So
I don't like that word.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It's ugly stuff. So they got it going. She really slept like most of the time. Like every time I was talking to Ryan, she's like, yeah, she's uncomfortable, but she's sleeping. And then got her epidural. Things started moving fast. I'm serious. Like at 3:10, about 3:10, I got a text saying, okay, we're really doing it now. We're getting ready to push. And then like 3:25, I had a text saying, okay, she's here, born at 3:14. The fastest labor ever. I'm like, girl. So we thought Grayson was the fastest delivery ever because she had like 4 full contractions, 4 pushes. He was out. So this baby was way faster. I was like, that's not even a real labor.
Baby birthing talk.
That was not even a real labor.
The fact that we stayed. Did we lose anybody? I don't think we lost anybody.
No.
Thank you for staying through.
I'm going to do it really fast. But oh my goodness.
That was a lie.
She's super tiny.
Anyway. Pat's older pair of the house. What's going on?
She's amazing.
Thanks for being here.
She looks
she's amazing. What has she done so far? What has she accomplished so far?
There. And her little face is so precious. It looks very much like Grayson when he was born.
I was telling people the truth.
No,
that usually babies the first, 12 years are pretty ugly, but she's pretty cute. She popped out. She had at least there one picture there where she was smiling.
She was, looking. We were FaceTiming her, and when we were talking to her, her eyes were opening.
That was pretty cool.
Was like, what?
That's when I decided that she was saying, I'm your favorite. Grandpa, I love you. Can you take me to Disney? That's what I heard.
Hey, Emberlyn, say Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
can you say Disney?
That's true. Our first conversation with her that we had was about, why are we even acting like this? We
love Mickey. Yes. We started her out right.
Jeffica, yes. The name is Jeffica. No, Jeffina. It was hard to talk them into it.
No, but they
changed their mind. They didn't.
Emberlyn Reese.
Really? After all of
my I think Candy Mom. Someone commented that it's
Candy Mom's in the chat.
Her daughter's name too. I think it's Candy Mom.
Jeffina?
No.
That's awesome. I love that kid's name.
No.
Do we have trolls? Somebody said trolls?
Trolls?
I don't know. I saw the word troll. I don't know if that means there's a troll in the house, but hey, if you're a troll in the house, how are you? You have a nice life.
How are you?
But maybe they look like trolls.
She looked like
I bet that's what it was.
Peyton says she looks like goblin.
How do I spell it? I-T.
You're funny.
I think so.
Anyways.
What's the kid's name? I feel like we said it, but
Emberlyn.
And how do you spell that?
Emberlynn.
Mouse. That's why I have my tube name, Candy Mom. How do I spell it? Emberlyn Reese is great. It is nice. It's growing on me. My 2 daughters are naming their kids a little too close of a name for me. I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to go thing 1 and thing 2. I'm pretty sure is what I'm going to go with. But we'll just
E1 and E2.
Thing 1 and thing 2. I like Dr. Seuss also. Might even buy the shirt. Anyway, can we talk about the Magic Kingdom now?
Yes.
Do people want Pitocin talk?
Probably not.
The
moms don't mind it. The dads are like, nah, let's get over that.
I was I haven't got to hold the little baby yet, and I want to hold her and kiss her and tell her I'm her favorite and all the things that I have to do to fix her. Right? But I already love this little thing that I haven't met. That's weird. But it's kind of cool. I didn't have to sit in a little box reading magazines that are crusty from
it was not cool
2008.
We should have been able to be there.
We should have been there. It was weird.
Cool.
It was weird. It felt not real.
I haven't even got to hold her yet. It's crazy.
I know. I don't like that. And you know what, really honestly, if we're gonna be serious for a minute, and I swear it'll only be for a second, I didn't get to hug my kid, my daughter.
I know. I didn't even get to talk her through and be
head.
like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. You're amazing. I can't believe you did it so fast again. Because that's what I was thinking when, I had to text it. That's not the same.
Sandy Norris, yes. Thing 1 and thing 2 and more. I want to be that grandpa with that stupid, I'm a grandpa and I'm proud kind of shirt. I am down for that.
Totally.
And we could have thing 1, thing 2 and more. Sandy, that's pretty good. I could do a YouTube channel of me just talking about my grandkids. I'm not that kind of guy though. I just want to hang with them. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. It's a new thing. Me either was not. Yeah, it's a little rough. I cannot wait to hold a great. We're having baby talk, people. I'm amazed that we're not at 4 people in the stream. All of you who are getting through Pitocin talk. I don't even know how to spell Pitocin. I feel like Pitocin is a place on the river just north of New Orleans.
Pitocin. No,
it sounds like a town name.
Oh, nasty hormone that causes great pain.
The Magic Kingdom is what we're here for. Let's please stop talking about
Magic Kingdom
dilation and stuff. All right, so you like it the most in Orlando, well, in Walt Disney World, because you like Disneyland best, so it's the thing that's most like Disneyland. That's what you said. It's
closest to Disneyland for me.
Expedition Greg in the house. Thank you for being here, my man. Thanks for being a member of the channel. I appreciate you blessing my family that way. Long time no see. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, we couldn't go because the world's still
weird,
dumb. You walked in the first time you saw the castle. Was it the same? Was it different? Was it better? Go.
So when I was first walking in and getting to Main Street, I was like, wow, okay, this is really awesome. It very much looks like Disneyland. But then I'm looking down and I'm like, wow, their castle is so much taller.
See, everybody says that.
And taller.
Cinderella Castle is Jenna's house. That's right. But the one in Disneyland is Paula's house.
Yes. So I thought that the castle was really beautiful.
It is.
It's my favorite is still at Disneyland.
Oh, Greg, that's
just
awesome.
The one from my childhood, and I love that castle. But Cinderella's castle, beautiful. It was just beautiful.
It is. It is. So as I've said before, if you're a veteran of this channel or you know me at all, you know that my jam is Main Street. I love Main Street. I love the firehouse. I actually love that Starbucks. why did I say actually? I love all Starbucks. Let's be real. If you have a Starbucks in a Disney park, I love it even more.
Yeah.
I love it all. The first couple years ago, the first trip to Walt Disney World, when I was vlogging, YouTubing, whatever it is that we're doing, I was videoing my walk through into the Magic Kingdom. And it must have been an October day. It was the first Christmas tree that I had seen of the season. And I've got it on video. I'm so glad I have this on video. It's on one of the videos, I don't know, a couple years ago, whatever. And I'm going in and I'm just trying to, not that I'm good now, but I was really not good then. But I'm just trying to keep it steady, just using my hands, and going and walking under the, through here, blah, blah, blah. You go through under the tunnel and then you go out into I don't know what to call it, like the Main Street Plaza. Can I call it the plaza? Where they have stuff in the middle, including the Christmas tree. And I was prepared, but it was new, but I was excited. And it's the first Christmas tree of the year, which is always a big deal to me because Christmas is my jam. And one of the 18 million things that I love most. And there was this little girl, and she was screaming about happy scream. Oh my gosh, the tree. Oh my, and I can't wait to see the castle. And I'm doing it, and it was just hitting me so hard. I so love that I got that on video because this is the first time, Dave, who I think is still in the chat. Dave asked me when I was on his podcast, go check out his podcast, Dizinfluencers. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Actually, he might have changed the name. Whatever. Dave of Brandy and Dave. He's awesome. Go check it out. But when I was his guest on his podcast, oh boy, over a couple years ago now. I don't know when it was, a long time ago. One of the questions he asks that I love is remind me or tell us about a time that you wish you could relive in Disney. It's a great question. I love it so much. I want to use it in I've not allowed myself to ask it a few times because I feel like it's his thing, but it's so good.
It is.
And the answer for me is a million different things. And the next thing, but now, you have a grandson. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I have a grandson. Now I have a granddaughter too. And I'm about to have a third grandkid, another granddaughter. Yeah. Thursday we go from 2 to 3. Mm-hmm. And so now I want to share that, sharing with people is awesome. And getting to share. That's one of the things about being a Disney vlogger, Disney YouTuber, Disney live streamer, whatever the heck this is that I love. We get to share our passion. That's what I try to say all the time. Share your passion. Hey, how do I grow on YouTube? Be passionate and share a lot and get better at it, blah, 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 blah. But sharing Disney's like the best.
It is.
And I don't know. I love the firehouse so much. I love them both. I love the one in Disneyland. That's what I love. But that's the one they put there for me. It's the same thing. I love the card game, but I just love that first 15 minutes in the parks.
Yeah, just getting.
And then when you turn the corner and you look down Main Street at Jenna's house, Paula's other house.
Our house.
It's pretty freaking awesome, right? I mean, for me, that's untouchable, unattainable. It's the best thing in the world. I love it.
I do. I love it a lot. Especially because I know, like, right around the side over on this side over here is Adventureland.
Yes. Yes.
That part.
Yeah, I love Main Street too. Well, you want to start talking about Adventureland or you want to stay on Main Street? What do you love about Main Street?
Main Street, I like, really, I like just the hustle and bustle of it.
Do you?
I like going in and out of the stores. I mean, I do love shopping there.
We should shop on the way out.
We do. We usually like on the way in, it's looking at the windows.
Yes.
The little story
Yes.
windows and kind of watching the kids and watching the families take a picture in front of the castle, watching the little kids pointing at the castle, so excited. It's really awesome because you get to see a lot of their first moments or their aha moments of the people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's a really fun place to people watch.
I love you said that too. One of my favorite videos that I ever did. It didn't do well. I didn't have very many subscribers at the time, and it just didn't do well. But it's one of my favorite videos nonetheless. And it was up some of those at Christmas time. Some of those windows that we talk about. Mickey's A Christmas Carol. I love. I love Dickens. I love A Christmas Carol. How do I love Dickens? I love A Christmas Carol, the story, very much. I love any Disney version of something I love. I'm obviously going to love it. It's got Mickey in it. Hardly anything has Mickey in it anymore. It's so good. It's my favorite style of Mickey, the drawing, the animation. That's my jam. And it's just a fun story. And they had the 3 years ago. I don't know. I don't want to lie. It feels like 3 or 4 years ago. They had the story in the windows, and I did a video of it. And I love it. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite videos. Again, it didn't do well, but I'll probably do that again if they do that. Because you gain different skills and you learn different things. I think it could be a better video now. But I love those windows. It reminds me when I was a kid walking with my mom. Hey, mom, in chat. And we would spend a lot of time, frankly, at least I think of it. My memory is this. We would spend a lot of time just looking in those windows. I would look for the details, and those Imagineers, those window decorators, whatever they are, whoever they are, put so much talent and
detail.
Yes, so good. The art that is whatever those, I don't know, are they sculptures? Are they? I don't even know what they are. They're so perfect. I love them.
It's like, to me, I remember thinking, wow, it's like looking at a storybook, but it's like right there. It's 3-dimensional. It was really cool.
Kitty Mom says, oh, where'd it go?
And the coolest thing, too, is bringing someone for the first time.
I got it. Paula's my twin right now. I'm the same.
We used to bring kids. We'd have foster kids, or sometimes just a kid we'd have for the weekend. And we tell them we're going to lunch.
We used to do foster care, and now and then we'd get, what did they call that? The respite. So when the foster families needed a break, which kind of pisses me off to even say, they would they would need families to take somebody for the weekend or the weekend.
Just a few days.
We would do it a lot. So we had a bunch of kids that, I mean, we don't remember their name anymore because we'd have them for 2 days or we'd have them for a week or whatever. Yeah. And every now and then, not every time, but every now and then we'd take them to Disney.
Oh, yeah. It was either Wild Animal Park because I worked there.
I was going to say, yeah.
Or if we had them longer, we'd head up to Disney.
Well, if we had the money.
And it was different.
I mean, yeah, it was 20 years ago. We're not rich now. We certainly weren't rich then.
So being able to see people or someone there for the first time, you're going to get that right at Main Street.
We have been blessed.
That is definitely one
we
of my
have been to Disney a lot,
places.
But we have taken people to Disney for their first time.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, we actually
Disneyland. Well, I've done it in Disney World actually, but only once.
Yeah, you just did it once.
Yeah, and it was work people, so that doesn't.
Yeah,
count. But that's a blessing. If you've never done that, do that. That's amazing.
Right,
Carolyn, I've not been in there. I need to do that. I need to get a haircut. I want to be able to say I've done it. I hear that's a fun thing.
Haircut, yeah. I know we wanted to take Grayson. We were hoping to do a trip that year, and they didn't get to go. So
there used to be a lot of trees at the end of Main Street, but they blocked the view. I'm on the fence about them being removed. Yeah, I'm definitely not one of those people who doesn't want things to change. I like Walt, if I may dare, love change and want it to be changing and all those things. But there's things that are nostalgic for me, right? That I don't want. Like if they took out the tiki room, I might cry a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that might be a good segue to we turn left, we go to Adventureland, and it's our jam. Now, I prefer Disneyland's Adventureland, and I think I would prefer it even more because you tell me that I'm going to love Tropical Serenade, Hideaway, whatever it is, and I'm sure I will. But this one's pretty good. What I do like about Adventureland better in Orlando is the social distancing thing. You're stuck. It's so tight in Disneyland. It's more open in Orlando. Everything's more open in Orlando, but certainly it stands out. If you've been to both,
yes,
it stands out.
Definitely open. Like if you're trying to get Dole Whip in Disneyland, there's one little stand. It's very tiny, and it's like 1 or 2 people can be served at a time, and it wraps way around the line forever. Disney World, they can serve you at several windows. So there's that.
Look at that. We got Mar and Alyssa at the same time saying the same thing. Yeah, the Dapper Dens are awesome. Jeff, remember our exchange students? I sure do. We would take exchange students to Disneyland, not Disney World, but we did this. That's probably why it's what me and Paula like to do, because me and you and, we did it as kids. I'm talking to my mom now. We would have exchange students. We talked about this on the channel before, and we would often, sometimes we'd have them for a little bit, but sometimes we'd have them for the whole summer. Shoot, we had some for whole semesters, and we would take them to Disneyland. I mean, pretty much all of them got to go to Disneyland with us. Some of my favorite memories are with, because sharing Disney with people for the first time is another level of awesome. I mean, if you like sharing things, and you do because you're a human and it's nice to share things you love, right? Disney's the best place to do it. And I don't know, it's amazing. If you've not been to Disney, especially if you're not from America, like it's not part of the culture of, say, Sweden. So you take Benny from Sweden, we did.
Yeah.
And it blows them away. Like it blows them away. It's one of the many things that I think America for the win. Copper Creek cabins. I don't know. That sounds awesome. The whip is the word though, right? So yes. So back to Adventureland.
Yes.
It's not the same Adventureland that my grandpa got to paint. So there's not that.
Right.
Oh, because I love that. But it's pretty awesome. The pirate, if I may real fast, the pirate area, love it to death. Love it.
Area. I do too. It's okay. So when we walk in, it has like a large Aladdin like feel area, and that isn't at Disneyland. They never had. I mean, they had like a little show, but that whole feel in that whole area doesn't even exist at Disneyland. So that's different. When I go past that, I'm like, that's so weird that it's here, but it's just because that's
Well, and one of the things that me and Reagan like to do, we've done it a couple times. We've never completed it because we're not,
we don't have a spitting camel in California.
Spitting camel a little weird. The little game though, the little game where you walk around and you do the the scavenger hunt.
Oh, the pirate.
Yeah, the pirate scavenger hunt.
Yes.
You get the map and all that. That's pretty fun. We usually, we're with a group and so we don't always get to complete it. But Reagan has told me before she'd like to do that sometime.
Yeah, that was
someday
really
we're just gonna
fun.
Do that.
She did that. I actually have the map, and I made that into a thing for the wall.
Pretty cool maps.
They give you really cool maps there.
So you don't know what we're talking about. I think most of you probably do. But if you don't, if you exit the Pirates into Walt Disney World, you make the left. You go under the. What are you going under? You go over. You're going under the bridge, whatever that is. And there's a little. You start to go to the right towards Splash Mountain. But before you go, just on the left there is a hut. Go in there. And they've got, I don't know, they got like 4 versions. They give you a map. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
It's fun little magical things that are right in plain sight that you don't even notice that are really awesome. Hey, Tiki Man fan, what's going on? We're talking about Tiki Room, which I love. The last time we were in the Tiki Room, we were in front of a little family, little cute mom, little cute dad, and 2 little kids, one little baby and one, I don't know, like 5-year-old,
really
6-year-old.
Small, yeah.
And we got to watch the show, but also watch their wonder. That was so fun.
Because it was their first time. And then our girls were sitting next to us as teenagers, and they're like, are you serious?
Right.
Why
do we have to go there?
This is crazy. And I was like, be quiet. You're running the show.
They almost moved out on their own that day. They didn't know.
That and the Country Bears.
Yes. Peyton won't have Country Bears.
Yeah. So we don't have Indiana Jones at Walt Disney World. That's one of my favorite areas in California. But the pirate area, I think, is probably better.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Walt
the
Disney
land is
World.
superior.
For sure.
Expedition Greg's in the house, and he mentioned that Tokyo's is supposed to be the best one. I really love Walt Disney World. The theming there, how they light it up. I remember getting one of the cookies at the Halloween party, I don't know, last year or the year before, whatever, and watching the lights go up. I love the area. Like we hung out with Our Dream and a bunch of people. When we got off of the last trip we were there, this was pretty cool. The last trip we were there, I met Bill, Magic the Mouse TV, and we went on as a group onto Jungle Cruise. And when we got off of Jungle Cruise, whole bunch of YouTubers were there, led by Jeff and Angela from Our Dream. Yeah. That was a blast. We probably spent an hour.
We all went and had Dole Whip together.
We did
this like big herd.
So my jam. It made my day.
Much fun.
I was with my people having my thing. It was really a fun hour. And we were walking around, frankly, right across the street from Pirates. I don't even know what that little food area is called there, a little restaurant. But it was so fun. The little nooks and crannies that were all pirate themed. It's just a restaurant. But it's really cool back there. And I don't know. I love it.
That's the first time I tried coconut Dole Whip, and oh wow, it was yummy.
Mom says I missed the antique store that was in New Orleans Square, which you're over in Disneyland again. New Orleans Square doesn't exist in Walt Disney World. They have instead Liberty Square, which we'll talk about. I love it. I want to check out the Tiki Room. It's so good. What Fantasmic do you prefer? Great question. It's not even close. Disneyland. The Disneyland Fantasmic, if whatever you score on your how good you love Fantasmic and Walt Disney World, multiply it times 20 or 30. It's that much better in Disneyland, in my never so humble opinion. I love it. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we've got one of these shows. We're just going to have to spend the hour and tell the full story of Fantasmic and your friend
and Richard.
Richard. There you go. We need to do it. I really want to try to get a hold of his wife and talk to her about it once, but I don't know.
Her nickname is Wawa, like our daughter.
Yeah, our daughter.
That's funny.
Hey, JLB Nerdy's in the house. What's going on? So anyway, Greg, I didn't mean to ignore your question. Fantasmic, Disneyland, it doesn't compare. I gotta be. I mean, it's the same, but it's not. Just the fact that it's over on Tom Sawyer's Island and the lights, and I don't know, it's an amphitheater versus you're in Disney. I don't know. I like it a lot better. Pirates of the Caribbean in California is a little better. So let's talk about the rides. So Pirates of the Caribbean, we're talking about the Jungle Cruise, and we're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean and Adventureland. Okay. Obviously, we've had our Dole Whip. I love the Dole Whip area. Do you prefer Pirates of the Caribbean in Disneyland or in Walt Disney World? It's not even close. I'm amazed that she said, huh?
No, because Disneyland has like where we're going through, and you can see the restaurant on the side.
Blue Bayou and Grandpa on the left.
Definitely like, yeah, that's like, now that's the original one. That's the one I love.
Absolutely.
But the other one is kind of cool on the outside, but definitely the original is the one I prefer.
Now they're both great. I love them both, and I will not miss either one of them, but Pirates is better at Disneyland.
Yeah. But
we're talking about Magic Kingdom now.
Yes.
So
we keep going back over there.
It's not meant to be a necessarily comparison, but I do love Pirates. I love that area. I love the shop when you come out of Pirates, and then we usually go around to the left to get the map for my kid, play a little bit if depending on how much they want to shop, and then we head over to Splash Mountain and that whole area. I love Frontierland. I love Splash Mountain. I love seeing, well, it's the Mark Twain. It's not the Mark Twain in Magic Kingdom though, huh? What is? I love the big boat.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did do. I was with Gonzo, Adventures of Gonzo. Check out his channel, a good friend of mine. And I did a whole video of the whole trip. I just held my camera and did it, and it was so fun. Because if you're doing it like that, you're in place, right? You're not going anywhere, and you're just going to take it all in. And it was really cool. Like it was really, because it wasn't my park, but you come around the bend at the end and you go over to the Haunted Mansion. It's just neat.
The Haunted Mansion's really, really cool.
Now, so you want to go to that? Let's talk about that. Liberty Square. So I love New Orleans Square, and most things when I compare the two, I love Disneyland more because it's my original park. But in this case, if you have New Orleans Square, which I absolutely love. Hey, Tina Davies, how are you? I absolutely love New Orleans Square. I love it. I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. Scale of 1 to 10, it's a 300. But I prefer Liberty Square to New Orleans Square because, I do. I mean, I love the colonial. I'm losing my voice. I love the colonial time in general. I love history. I love American history. I love Muppets. I love that they put the Haunted Mansion in there. I love that area so much. I feel like I never spend enough time in there. And I need you to talk because my voice is going away.
So I love the Haunted Mansion there. I mean, it's not my original one, but it is definitely, Columbia. I love that it's so different. For sure. I love like that when you enter, it's just a total different experience, but it's still familiar. It's still like the same, you have the same love, but like, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I love like the little kiosk. What do you call it when you're going through?
The queue?
The queue.
Yeah,
yes.
I didn't know what you meant. Yeah.
Oh,
thank you, Tina, for doing that. I appreciate that. Tina shared out our live stream. I always appreciate that. Yeah, sharing out the live stream, hitting the like button, and you know what? The best thing you can do, honestly, is just stay and enjoy the show. And I appreciate that so much. And you know, all you guys in chat, you make our day. Thank you for being here. The moderators, thank you.
Thank you.
Obviously, the members, thank you for blessing our family. I love you guys for hanging out with us this morning, and thank you for getting through baby talk. So
you also like that store that's right outside
I like a lot of those
the
stores.
Haunted Mansion. That's like the Haunted Mansion.
Memento Mori's.
Yes, that's it.
I wasn't sure if you were talking about that one or the Christmas store, because those are two of my favorite stores on the planet. So, okay, well, let's start with Memento Mori then. So usually after we go on the ride, but we'll talk about it before. I could spend an hour in there quite easily.
I know. You and Peyton, I'm like, okay.
100% of the time.
Everything like 3 times. Let's go.
100% of the time when I'm there, whoever I'm with, if I'm ever there with you and I'm buying Memento Mori's, I'm going to be there longer than you want to be there. I love everything in there. We got a Hatbox Ghost in a jar right there.
We do.
I love it. It's probably my favorite Christmas gift. I love it.
I saw that they're on sale again, by the way.
Buy them. I
Anybody
want the
wants-
other ones.
They're like
All I own right now is Hatbox Ghost.
way less expensive now.
Really?
Yeah, they're on the Disney. Shop
Show
Disney.
over. Gotta go. Really?
Yeah. There's a bunch of them.
Please don't forget that at the end of the show because I may, although I doubt I will.
Okay.
Looks like Jeff's spending some money. So anyway, I love that store. Haunted Mansion merch is at the top of the merch mountain.
It is fun. It's
I
fun
love it.
merch.
I love the characters in the Haunted Mansion. I do prefer the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland over this one. Now, I do love the queue here.
Mm-hmm.
I love the eyes on the I love that on the headstone. I love the interactiveness of the queue. I miss the old queue when it was a longer queue in Disneyland, but they just put you right inside now. Hey, Pete McDevitt, what's going on, my man? Yes. My favorite Christmas gift is the Mickey Mantle rookie card for the win, Pete McDevitt.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a Mickey Mantle? Is it the 51 Bowman or do you have 52 tops? Because actually his rookie is 51 Bowman. But wow, we're going to have baseball card talk now. I don't. I had a.
We can't go.
What I have a 66 Mantle. I think is my oldest one. Yeah, right. We'll talk more on the sports show. Pete McDevitt's in the house. He's a co-host. Well, I don't know if it's on his channel only or going back and forth on Kelly's channel. Regardless, every Thursday NFL watch party, and we're going to be talking about baseball cards because I say so, and I want to know more about that. But anyway,
so the actual ride, when you get in and ride it, I like Disneyland's better.
Haunted Mansion, yeah, I do too. I do too. I like the Hatbox Ghost immensely.
Yeah,
probably my favorite Disney character.
One of
honestly,
his favorite.
Of the secondary characters. I think I love that one most. I don't know. The fact that it's more in the mainstream now, I love because there's merch, but he might not have to be my favorite anymore because I like having a less obvious favorite. But the characters in the Haunted Mansion, the stories, because there's not a story, the stories of the Haunted Mansion are just my jam. Tina, get out of here. You have a great day. Thanks for spending some time with us today. I appreciate it. Pete can't cover you there, but I have a rookie card of Scooter and Kubik. Nice, Scooter. And Tony Kubik? Yeah, you're from the great Northeast, huh? Probably a Yankee fan. You're a nice guy anyway, though. I won't hold it against you. I can't wait to have baseball again. So anyway, I love the Haunted Mansion. I do love the queue. I do love the ride. But I love the lore of it. I love the nostalgia of it. Again, this is Disney World, but at Disneyland having the 50th anniversary, I've got a Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary Mickey ears right over there on the wall. I love the Haunted Mansion. I love Liberty Square. Now, we've had a great meal in Liberty Square. I'm not going to go through the easy way. We're going to go back through into Liberty Square because I want to talk about it. Hey, Michael Riley, what's going on, my friend? I love that Christmas store so much. Yes, Mom, I know what you're talking about. No, you're not my sister. Whatever. So I love Christmas. I love Disney. For many, many, many years, I would not leave Disney without buying a Christmas ornament. We've not accomplished that now. There have been times that we didn't get one, but I love, PTV. They are the Disney Christmas tree people, and I'm not at their level. I'm not, but I want to be.
They have like tons.
They're
trees.
awesome. If you don't know them, check them out. Pepper Tree Villa. They're great. Love their channel. Love their passion for Disney and for Christmas. And I have those passions too. And we have multiple Disney only Christmas trees in our house too. We're not them. But we're not that far. I gotta be honest. But I love that stuff. And those shops, the Christmas, like there's the little shop in Germany, that's a Christmas store, and then this store in Liberty Square. Hey, Disney Dan, what's going on, my man? Glad to see you here. I just love those two things. Like I've said this before. I don't know that I can make people understand this, but I love Disney and I love Christmas so much that I interchanged the word, and I'm not kidding you. I've often used the word Christmas when I meant Disney or Disneyland or Disney World and vice versa. I've done that. That's how much I love them. To not be there during Christmas, and by Christmas I mean from Halloween to the end of the year, it breaks my heart.
Was last year the year we missed it?
I don't want to talk about any years.
Yeah, I think last year was the one year that we weren't there. Yes, we only did the Halloween stuff, the fall.
So we've been going every year for about 3 or 4 years. Pre that, So 10 years ago, we moved to Texas from California. I definitely went to Disneyland more than once a year, every year, my whole life, until we moved out here to Texas. Right. And then we had the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, the time of the plague,
the Dark Ages,
where it was about 6 or 7 years that I didn't go to Disney. Which I blame you. And
because you had to stay home, and I drove to California.
You're growing a life. You leave California, you gotta build up again, and we didn't have time to take a vacation. So anyway, long story short, we didn't have money or time to take a vacation.
Right.
But you get back where you want to be, and now we're going, well, we'll be going 3 times in the next 12 months, and I'm very excited about that. 3 times in the next 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
I will get a Disney Christmas thing every time. I bet for the rest of my life I won't go to Disney and not take home a Christmas thing or 4. I love them. When my friend Kelly Eastgrid from the Mickey Bunch, she's awesome. She's my co-host on Disney Pins Live last night, and she does spilling the tea or sipping on the soda or whatever that.
The tea.
She will take us sometimes to, I don't know what it's called, not the Character Warehouse, but the one for the staff members. And my entire budget could go to Disney Christmas stuff. Like they've got ornaments. Right. I love it. I love it so much. So that's my jam. They have
a lot of like off-season stuff there.
Yeah. And one time I was sitting outside that store. My mom's in the house, so I've got to share the story. And I'm sitting there hanging out with my mom, and my mom I look older than I am, probably. She definitely looks younger than she is for certain. And so this nice lady was talking to us, and my mom enjoyed it very much because she thought we were married. And I think that's creepy as heck.
It's totally creepy.
But other than that horrible, scarring, disgusting, ridiculous version of my life, I do love that store very much. Cast Connection. Yeah, Cast Connection.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying Cast Connection. Cast Connection is heaven. It's so good.
It is.
It's so
really
good.
Fun.
I'm amazed. I'm honored to ever get to walk in there. And someday I'm going to knock over everybody and get in that room in the back. I don't know.
They won't let you in there.
Can I just get a job for an hour?
One of our resale shoppers that want in the back storage room.
Tiki Man fam, ouch, right? Mom, you still here? I see you smiling from here. Whatever. Creepy thing. Anyway, and so then we're back into the Magic Kingdom, or we can go over to I guess Fantasyland if we went the other way. So let's go back to Fantasyland.
Fantasyland. One
of
talk
my about Fantasyland.
Favorite areas.
Oh, we only got 18
there.
more minutes. Dang.
We don't have it at Disneyland.
Hold on. Look at James. James, right? I love you. That's nasty. Little psychology joke and little literature joke all in one. James Ryan, I'm not even going to comment.
So my favorite area when we walk in.
Hold on. Can you please turn?
Yes.
Can I tell the truth? And the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me, God. I married my mom.
That sounds creepy.
I did. Did I not marry my mom?
You did. But
I got ordained so I can marry my mom to Mark.
Yes.
I just scared all of you, especially you, James. Right. All right.
Sounds creepy.
Off of I'm going to just pretend like that didn't happen. Can you please talk about Fantasyland?
Yes. Okay. The little tangled area.
Happy birthday, big Disney fan.
Rapunzel's tower is, and the bathrooms, and they have the lanterns and all that. That's my favorite area there.
I wasn't even listening.
That is the best place to take pictures.
I was. Yes. Cancel Jeff. Yes. They're not going to.
That's the best place for pictures.
Disney Dan, I was concerned that was American thing. We are totally ignoring you right now. I apologize.
I know. I was trying to get you back.
It is James' fault. James, this is all on you. All on you. Yeah, I probably got flagged by YouTube. They're probably
not really that
sending me to the Twitter police right now. We're not really that kind of family. I don't know. We're pretty weird. We're not this
Your mom said it was great. You were mortified.
I was. I mean,
that was great.
I was mortified, and now all the chat is mortified because we're talking about Fantasyland. Please, all right, Fantasyland. I'm gonna just not anything that James posts up on chat. Please don't let me see. Fantasyland, please help me.
The Rapunzel area.
Yes, I love it. I go potty there.
Yes.
And they have cool signs on
and they have
right before
really
you go
fun
potty.
Posters.
Fun signs.
Yeah, the wanted posters.
I always want to get good pictures, and there's too many people there. Stop going potty and taking pictures, people. I want to go potty and take pictures.
And the girls like to get the pictures because the lanterns are they're strung above, but in your pictures it looks like they're floating above.
We did. I've joked before about this.
It's a great place for pictures.
Peyton loves the Instagram pictures. She just doesn't want to go on Instagram, which drives me nuts. But I like being the photographer. I want to get better at photography. And right now I'm only using my phone, thinking about upgrading to an actual camera, but that's a whole nother conversation. But I really enjoy taking those pictures. She loves them and I love doing it. And that place is meant for that, to sound like zippity doodad. I love that area.
Yeah.
I love that area.
It is. It's just fun to sit there and watch.
So let's talk about the rides there now. Fantasyland, Peter Pan, the queue. That's probably my favorite queue in all of Disney World.
Love the Peter Pan queue.
It's worth not getting a fast pass. Now I know it's long, and why does that ride take so long? Well, I can tell you, because the loads is so slow. The ride, the ride vehicle, the speed of the thing. It's just
Right.
a
It's just a
slow
few
ride.
people
You don't get
each
as many
one.
people per hour on that ride. That's why that line is so dang long all the time. And you know, there's a whole video in that. There's a bunch of things they can do to fix that. See you later. Is Dizzy Dan? Oh, Sandy, are you leaving or is Dizzy Dan leaving? Sandy Norris, thank you so much for all the support. Love you so much. So yeah, I love that ride. I love that queue. Playing with the silly lights that you can hit and the bells and Tinkerbell running around and knocking us around.
Yeah.
That's as good as the ride.
Like, I can't wait to take Samantha there so she can see
Samantha,
that.
our daughter who popped out a kid yesterday,
Yeah.
she is obsessed with, or
she has always loved the Peter Pan story. And as a little girl, she was Tinkerbell. Like, she had to be Tinkerbell for like 5 years in a row for Halloween. She actually looks like Tinkerbell. She's this little tiny blonde.
She certainly did when she was little, but she still does.
She does. She still does. So she's, she was Tinkerbell.
Jackie
like
knows.
Her first Christmas ornament was Tinkerbell. Her Disney Christmas sock is Tinkerbell. Like, all of that, and that's why we did
Christmas
Tinkerbell.
stocking.
Her stocking is Tinkerbell.
Sock.
Your sock that you hang and stuff. Anyways, so I can't wait to take her to see that for the first time. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
And now we have another Tinkerbell, so that'll be fun.
Very cool. And then across the way is the deep dark, the worst thing of all of Walt Disney World. It's
not the worst.
It's the worst.
It's not ideal.
It's the worst.
It's a bad version of Small World.
It's a Small World, after all, would be beloved more if it wasn't in Walt Disney World and it was just in Disneyland, because they stuffed it in this little space,
little tiny spot, and it should have this big spot with boats floating outside.
You don't need to have it there. In that, if the scale of 1 to 10, if it's a 7 in Disneyland, it's like a 0 in Walt Disney World. True or false?
True.
The people who have only been to Florida, it's a small. Like, I remember. Okay, so true talk. When I was still in California, like, It's a Small World is a classic ride. It's not a fun ride. It's not like a thrilling ride. It's a nostalgic ride. It's a calm ride. It's a fun ride.
Yes. I like the merch.
It's beautiful. The music is fun. It's a great classic Disney ride.
It is.
It's not a must do. It's a classic
When
Disney
I was
ride.
little, I wanted to eat one of each of those dolls.
The people who are Disneyland people love It's a Small World. They're not nuts about it. And it's nobody's favorite ride. My grandma was her favorite ride. But it's a classic, and you go do it, and the facade is amazing, and at Christmas it's amazing, and the show that they do outside on the hour, every 15 minutes it does some neat thing, but on the hour is amazing. It is a must do. That's right, Disney Dan. But those who only went to Walt Disney World, I remember living in California, and as I got to know the Disney community a little bit, not like I do now, but becoming a fan of the Disney fans, people hated on It's a Small World, and I know now why. Because you guys who've not been to Disneyland don't know what It's a Small World is. It's not even relevant. Like, when I think it was Exhibition Greg, somebody asked me earlier, which one do you like better, Fantasmic in Disneyland or Fantasmic in Orlando? It's not even close. It's Disneyland. But to say that, it doesn't even do it justice. It's a Small World in California. It's a Small World in Disney World. They shouldn't even be named the same thing.
Well, the inside,
the boats with the doll ride with boats is what you should call it in Walt Disney World.
The inside looks similar once you get in and
queue
get going.
Angers me.
The queue is not even close.
It's stupid. It's like going in. I'm in line at Costco, and I'm having more fun than the line at It's a Small World.
It's
right or wrong?
Line. It's just a line.
It's just a line.
Yeah.
It's just a line. Mom says, true, we skip Small World. I don't even want to look that way. If I'm walking, I'll look at Peter Pan because it's awesome. I don't even want to look at it. I feel bad for the staff member who says hi to me standing outside it.
Yeah. Jackie's giving you the song.
It's real. I love that song. I'm going to sing it right now. And if you hate on that song, we can't be friends. It's really weird that It's a Small World is shoved into a tiny space. Yes, Tina McNeil in Magic Kingdom, where there's lots of room in Disneyland. Right? It's backwards. It's what Tina said.
And we have some great pictures because that was Jeff's grandma's favorite ride. And we have the best pictures of her getting ready in the boat. And we were above her. I guess we got separated. And I have pictures of her big brimmed hat.
Yeah.
And she's waving and they're on the boat
grandma.
going around. super fun.
Dizzy Dan says it's a small world in Disneyland. Looks very similar to the Paris one. That's cool. See, we got to go to Paris. Mom skips it. Yeah, relaxing, cool. I do like that from the Pinocchio stylized restaurant. You can look down and see the people, and it's a small world. But that's not enough redeeming factor for me to not be pissed off.
It's just different.
I mean, I like different generally. It's a world of laughter. You just want me to sing. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
So they don't have.
Who wants to be outside in the rain? I do.
In Walt Disney World, like the Dumbo ride.
That's right, James. You told me that
isn't
before.
in the Fantasyland, like right behind the carousel. Like
I don't think I understand.
It's in a different spot. The Dumbo ride.
Yeah, the Dumbo ride in Disneyland is a more prominently positioned.
Right here, it's you get through the castle, then there's the beautiful carousel.
I will say
there's Dumbo.
Fantasyland at Disneyland is far superior to Fantasyland in Walt Disney World too, for a bunch of reasons. One of them is, oh man, can we plug this in? Storybook canals, and then the Dumbo thing is kind of iconic and kind of right there. I do love the view in Walt Disney World. Thank you, baby. Of the castle from the behind a little more. That's a very beautiful view. I do love walking in from the Adventureland side on the side, approaching the castle in Walt Disney World. I've got some great pictures there. I really do love that. I got some great ones when we had breakfast at Beauty and the Beast Castle. And so they let you in a little early, early magic hours or whatever, and you're walking in and the sun was coming up. I got some we were in a hurry to get there. I'm like, yeah, no, screw that.
I don't know that Disneyland has something like that.
That's outstanding.
That's so cool.
Resort budgeting in the house. What's going on, my man? Boy, was yesterday awesome. Yesterday was awesome. I'm glad you're here. We have 2 now. Best thing they did. So anyway, we got like 8 minutes left, so we haven't got to everything. Want to get to Tomorrowland? Talk about Tomorrowland?
Sure.
So I prefer Tomorrowland and Disneyland too. I'm not a big TTA guy. I'm not a people mover. I just don't love it. I don't love it. I like the iconicness of those things. I like the I don't know. If I had to miss an area, honestly, in Magic Kingdom, this would be the one, and we have before. James Ryan, I didn't mean to ignore that. James Ryan was on the got to participate in the It's a Small World of the New York Fair in '65. Isn't that amazing?
That's cool. So we up until like the last time, we hadn't even done all of Fantasyland. Like when we went this last time, we went into the little circus area. That was like, I hadn't seen that before. That little circus.
We did that with Lynn.
The Dumbo ride.
My friend Lynn from the Lynn Project.
And Kelly. Right. And then we went to there's a mermaid ride back there and Gaston's Tavern.
Gaston's Tavern's awesome.
So that whole area was really fun.
Actually, I've never been in Gaston's Tavern. That's where we met with Bill and I hung out outside.
Yeah, you were out at the fountain.
But I love that area. I don't know that area. We need to spend more time there. I don't know that area at all.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
When we met up with Lynn that night, we went in and did the ride just to do a ride with her.
And the circus was all lit up and everybody was taking pictures.
It was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know that area at all. So Dad's RC hanger in the house. What's going on? That's cool. 3 peas in the pod. Hey, Abigail. It was your birthday last time we saw you, but I'm so glad you're here. Welcome in. Yeah, I love that too. She loves 3 peas in the pod, who are awesome. They said that Abigail, their kiddo, likes waving at the guests in Small World Pinocchios. I do like that. I enjoy that little space there that you can do that. And I like that little food area, the Pinocchio's area. Old Mr. Young dude in the house. What's going on? As of late, I've come to think I want to see Disneyland. You want to see Disneyland. You want to see Disneyland.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anything you want to talk about Tomorrowland?
It has Autotopia.
Best view of Tron, that's
true. Have we done Autotopia? I don't think we have there.
Yeah, I have.
With the little cars?
I took painting on it.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we have.
TT is a nice ride, and sometimes they have lights on Space Mountain. I do like the views. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So they don't have Star Wars at anything Star Wars in Walt Disney World, right? In
Walt Disney World?
Right.
Sure,
no, I mean
Hollywood Studios?
In this park.
Magic Kingdom?
In Magic Kingdom.
No, they have Star Tours is over in Disneyland. I know what you're thinking now.
Yeah.
Star Tours is in Disneyland. Star Tours is in Hollywood Studios in Orlando.
Okay. So
why are you asking?
Because that's one of the things that we loved doing when we went to Disneyland.
Yes,
we would do the whole, it had the Star Wars section and the store was there, that big Star Wars store.
Exactly right.
That's missing at Magic Kingdom.
It is. I totally agree. The best part of Tomorrowland for me in Walt Disney World is obviously Space Mountain. And Space Mountain is a great ride. I've loved Space Mountain. Got to ride it with Taylor and Kelly from the Mickey Bunch
Yeah.
last time we were there. Peyton and I love that ride. It's a fun ride. It's usually one of the rides we do at the end of the day because we don't end up over in that area as much. And usually that's when
we go in a big circle and head back to
there are times when I hang out with Reagan, but it seems to our I don't know, our
I hung out
regular
with her last
stuff.
time.
Exactly. I usually
Yeah.
take Peyton on Space Mountain, and I love Space Mountain. It was my favorite ride when I was a kid. So it's awesome. Yeah, I was going to mention that. So that's a good time. We got 5 more minutes. Oh, it's going right now. We started late. That's why. So let's get to that right now. Triple P and Lynn. Don't know what channel they're on. Probably Lynn's channel. It could be Triple P. Josh and Lynn are my friends. They go live right now. Coffee and Contemplation. Also, my friends Angela and Jeff from Diz Our Dream go live right now. Also, Pat Flynn from the Income Stream goes live right now. That is 3 quality live streams that are happening right now. Tonight, it's so funny. Disney Dan invited me on Disney Fiasco yesterday. And I don't know what day it is. The world's crazy right now. And so I know that Disney Fiasco is on Saturday. It was my first favorite Disney live stream. It's one of the main reasons Disney Fiasco, I'm telling the truth here, Disney Fiasco, the show hosted by Disney Dan in chat right now, was one of the main reasons I dove into Disney YouTubing and wanting to learn about the community and wanting to do these things. So Disney Dan, you're at least part of the inspiration on everything I'm doing. So this is all your fault, buddy. But anyway, he invited me yesterday on the show and I'm like, oh yeah, what time is it? Whatever. And I was in my head, it was okay. It's in a couple hours. So he told me the topic, which is a great topic. And I did a little bit of research. It's an easy topic. Easy one. It's going to be fun to talk about. And I'm like, 5 minutes to go. I'm like, dude, where's the link? He's all, oh, I'll send it on wherever, he said. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh, it just hit me. It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Which is now today. Disney Fiasco will be on tonight. It's going to be fun. Disney Dan's channel, Disney with a Z. He's right there. Get over to his channel, subscribe now, hit the notification bell. And me, I don't even know who the other guests are. Me and Disney Dan and probably other people are talking about other things. I won't pronounce. I don't know that he's announced the thing. If he sends me the thumbnail, I'll post it out. But it's going to be fun. You're going to want to be there. That was a long lead up to Coffee and Contemplation, Diz Our Dream Live, Pat Flynn's The Income Stream, bunch of other awesome things tonight, which will culminate in Disney Fiasco tonight. No, thank you, Dan. I love being on your show, buddy. Thank you. Boy, I feel like we missed stuff. We're a little over time because we started a little late. Did I miss any areas? What did we miss?
No, I don't. I think
Did we get to it all?
I think we did.
I guess we did. If you were listening on the podcast, which I'm not 100% sure. Oh, can we show that?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure we're going to post this as a podcast. I'm way behind on posting podcasts. But if you do listen to this on the podcast, you can listen to this live on our YouTube channel, Dole Whip Dad. You can participate in chat and all those things. Yes, Triple P Josh will be showing his new baby. Get over there now. But first, before that, you can see a baby right here. This is little Miss.
There she is.
You don't. It's like,
you can do it. I can't reach.
I mean, I was going to say, you just put the angle. Anyway, that is the cute little kid, and I am her favorite person. She doesn't know it yet.
There's Emberlyn Reese.
But I will be, because I say so. Isn't that fun? Hello, little person. Love her, and I don't even know her yet. Did I miss anything you did? Disney Dan tonight. I'll be on his channel with, I don't know, with other people probably. Coffee and Contemplation with Lynn and Josh right now. Diz Our Dream right now. Pat Flynn, The Income Stream right now. We're a little over time. Alana's in Ghana in the house this morning. Oh, thank you. Alana's a new mama. Welcome in, Alana. Guys, if you don't know Alana, the cruising person of all time. By the way, cruises have been very, very good to me this week. And I don't even go on cruises. But if you want to know about cruising, Alana's the go-to person. Get over to her channel. She's going live all the time. She's doing cruise trivia and stuff. You definitely want to check out that channel. Nice to see you in here, Alana. But we're out of here. Thank you, Mar. I got all these noises going on. My phone's buzzing. I got stuff. Anyway, Disney Dad tonight. Yeah, Disney Dan. Disney Dan. He's in chat. Disney Dan, say, hey, there he is. He's right there. He's right above you in the chat, old Mr. Young Dude, at least on my screen. No, thank you, Alana. So anyway, I got to go. You got to go. You got to get over to Disney Dan show tonight, Disney Fiasco. And right now, Coffee and Contemplation with the Lynn Project and Josh, Triple P. And Diz Our Dream, DISOUR Dream. And I think that's it. I know, right? I want to promote my friend, and then we went a little over time, so I feel bad. So that's it. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. Next week, we have a new subject. I don't think we're going to tell them yet. You guys going to show up on Monday.
A new subject. No, we have another baby being born.
We do. Thursday. We went from 1 grandkid to 3 grandkids by next Thursday. I feel like that's like if this keeps up, I'm going to need a whole nother income.
Yep. You will.
You guys wondering why I have that other channel? The other channel, the Animated Investor, how I'm taking the money on YouTube that we're making. It's not a lot yet, but it's gonna be, and how I'm using it and how to make more of it. Talking about some neat stuff there, and I'm gonna need to do more because I've got 3 grandkids. That's a lot of DVC points I'm gonna need. All right, that's it. Love you too, Ma. Eileen, that's my mom. Welcome.
Love
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Lori, Corner Sports, LSU mom, old Mr. Young good dude, Alana, Dad's RC hanger. All you guys, thanks for getting through Pitocin talk with us. My apologies.
More coming.
Yeah. Anyway, and a little baby. That'll be the fun thing.
Yes.
All right. See you tonight in Dizzy Den show. I already said it, but I'll say it again.